So here's a pretty new thing that I think is pretty cool with the relationship, those strategic relationships here between Databricks and Tableau, where I'm in my Databricks instance, and I can go ahead and look at my catalog. I have some sample database here. It's a sample called, for example, the Lake House in New York City taxi. If I go ahead and query this data, select statement, start from scripts, where, for example, I think I have how else do I need to be in my database? Pickup zip equals, for example, and here I can be very, of course, flexible and great in terms. I'm not a SQL fanatic here, but I mean, I can query this, I can sample it, and I can do everything that I want to do as a data engineer or data scientist, data person within Databricks to figure out and understand what data that I have access to, and before I make this data available to my user community. And as you see here, I'm sampling this, and I can see based on this that I have from the pickup zip code 1002, I have 613 transaction rows, and I can make sure that I have the data available before I do anything with it. I can also do this if I click on a new activity. I take my trips table, and I connect straight into Tableau. I don't need to do a whole lot more here. I'm in Databricks. I haven't published anything. I haven't built any data sources. I haven't created any semantic layer or anything. But I'm authorizing myself, authenticating myself through Tableau directly in the Databricks instance, and I get straight into Tableau. So here we can start doing the same kind of things, right? But a little bit more flexible. I can look at, for example, fair amounts on the various zip codes, and flip that around and see, okay, does that make sense? I'm still just sampling the data. I'm not building any advanced stuff. I'm just making sure that before I make this data set available to my user community, that I have some sanity check of what it is. Of course, I can look at it from geospatial functionality, look at, for example, the trip distance by sizes. Go ahead and maybe looking a little bit closer here on the Manhattan area, and then maybe I can see, okay, what was that zip code we were talking about down here? We take the count into details, and oh yeah, that's right, there were 613 transactions too. There are so many more flexible ways to looking at your data without necessarily building advanced reports or dashboards or storage or anything like that. But through a visualization layer like Tableau, you can make so much more, and this could be a great complement to those Databricks engineers. And this is something that I have found very, very useful with Databricks customers that I work with here in the Nordics. So it's just a good tip. Check it out if you want. Contact me if you're curious. You find me on LinkedIn. Cool. Thank you.